Hi guys, hope you're doing well. I'm coming to you today with some games and activities that you can do within your own home, within your own household, using equipment that you can also use as well, okay, that you'll all have available to you. Just some games to try and get your kids active, get them out of the house and doing something productive with their time. Start with this. So I've got a bit of a Tic Tac Toe game set up here, and the aim of the game, as you all know, of Tic Tac Toe is to make 3 in a row, whether it's vertical or horizontal. And all I've used is some towels to create my Tic Tac Toe game, and I've got some balled up socks that are going to be the pieces to put within that game. You can use whatever you've got around the house, so you could use clothing, or if you don't want to get your nice towels out in the garden, whatever it is, you can be creative as you want to. Now there's loads of different ways you can play this and loads of different adaptations to it. The way that I would play it, okay, is you need 2 people to play it, so whether it's brother against sister or mum against son or whatever it might be, you need 2 people to play it, and the aim of the game, as I said before, is to make 3 in a row. But you're not just going to be able to stand up and place your 3 pieces in a row against each other. You're going to make it nice and active. So what we're going to do, this is how I'd play it. So I've got my 2 pieces over there. I'd start by putting my first piece in, so you can get them either doing it running or however you want to do that. And then what you're going to do is in between, once they've placed their first piece and before they go and get their second piece, they need to do something else. So whether that might be a star jump, okay, or a hop, whatever it might be, you can think of being creative. You can either get them to run around the garden once before they can go and get their second piece, okay? And then obviously the first person to place all 3 in will be the winner. Now if you maybe haven't got loads of space in the garden or whatever it might be, doing it in a limited area, instead of getting them to do different things in between each piece, you could get them maybe hopping on one leg, or maybe skipping into it, or running, or going backwards, or whatever it might be. You can be as creative as you want with this game, and you can get them doing whatever activities that you can think of, alright? You can maybe try and teach them new skills here, so like I say, hopping on one leg, skipping, hopping, whatever it might be, okay? Now the nice thing about using the equipment that I've got here is that you can change that into loads of different games like that. So if you didn't want to play Tic Tac Toe anymore, we could change it into another game. So using the same equipment, okay, so like I say, I've got my towels here, but you might use clothing, which again, you could just do this game with nice and easy. So I'm going to make this one into a bit of a target game now. So I'm just making, obviously, some circles with some gaps in the middle. Again, you can make smaller targets, bigger targets, however you want to do this, up to you. And once you've got your targets, you've got your 3 pieces again, and what you can do is get them either throwing it underarm, overarm, trying to get it to land within the targets, okay? Now, again, rubbish, there we go. So, again with that, you can go with different points for different targets, you can get them standing further away or closer, whatever it is that you want to do. You've got a nice simple target game there that you can all play at home, okay? Another game that you could do, so a little bit like a target game again, but focusing on maybe a little bit more, a little bit different skills as well. So you could set up kind of 4 zones, all in a nice straight line, okay? And again, you get them standing as far back or as close to as you want, throwing it underarm or overarm, however you want to. You could do it different ways. So you could try and get them to throw it into each zone, and then see if they can get it into the next zone and move on. Or you could make it a bit of a competition and give them different points for each zone. So this zone might be 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, and then maybe 5 points. So if they can get it really far away, okay, then they get more points. Again, to those different games that you can just adapt. They're so simple to set up, they take seconds, but you can play them for ages and ages and ages. One last game that I've got, that again, if you've got maybe siblings, or even, you know, a bit of parent-child kind of rivalry maybe, a nice little way to burn off some energy and have some fun. If you set up a kind of court, so you've got one line and another line there, each team's got, say, some balled up socks, or again, whatever equipment that you've got. And the aim of the game is, if you're on this side, you've got to get your socks behind that person's line. And if you're on this side, you've got to get your socks behind that person's line. Now again, you could play this different ways. You could say that they're not allowed to throw it, so they have to actually try and run, get round the person and put their sock in. So you could do it one at a time. You could say if they get tagged, they're not allowed to put their socks in the other team's, behind the other team's line. Again, be creative with it. You've got loads of ideas there. You can just adapt nice and easy with minimal equipment as well, and a lot of equipment that you will have at your houses, okay? But that's all from me, guys, so take care and see you soon.